Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to have all of you here in what is now the PlainsCapital Theater. Yeah. The PlainsCapital Theater on the campus of the 9th largest university in the state of Texas, right? And we're only 200 students behind UTSA. We think we'll pass them pretty soon. It's a great partnership, and I can't tell you how honored we are to have Plains honor us in this way. I've had the privilege of working with PlainsCapital Bank for a long time. As most of you know, I spent a few years in Lubbock, and PlainsCapital is legendary in Lubbock, Texas. Their partnership there was one of the important things that drove that university forward. And we are honored today to begin a partnership with Plains as well. And we look forward to continuing this for a long time. Now, the donation that's being given today will impact our students in immeasurable ways. And if you think about this, what we're all about is student success. If our students aren't successful, there is no measure of success in a university apart from the success of the students at that university. And what the money that PlainsCapital is giving today will do will go to help our students be successful. It's $1 million, $600,000 for our new School of Medicine. And by the way, this School of Medicine represents a dream come true for the Valley. The first legislation to form a School of Medicine in the Rio Grande Valley was filed in 1947. 1947, before I was born, before many of you were, most of you were born. Think about that. This is a dream come true. PlainsCapital is a partner in helping that dream come true for the entire Valley. And so it's a long-standing, $600,000 for the School of Medicine. Another $240,000 for the College of Business and Entrepreneurship. We're committed to helping people start businesses, and that money will be very valuable for our students there. And then another $160,000 for the College of Science. The College of Science is absolutely crucial here. If you think about the relocation of SpaceX to the Rio Grande Valley, SpaceX is here in part because of our physics department. And so you can see how all of these, this gift, how the distribution of this gift is key to all of the strategic areas in our institution. Think about it: healthcare and medicine, business, science. So PlainsCapital and all of you there are our strategic partners in areas that are of most important to us and are of great importance to the Valley. This is one of the most frequently used rooms on our campus. This room is used for meetings. When I first came here on the campus, I was introduced in this room. We've used it for any number of events. Our students use it frequently. We use it in orientations. And so that partnership will gain great visibility used in this room. I want to thank you again. This is a tremendous gift and a tremendous honor. And this really couldn't be possible without the work of Alan White. I think most of you already know Alan, right? Most of you work for Alan, I think. But the truth is, long before I met Alan, I knew about Alan. My late wife went to high school with Alan in Lubbock, Texas. And so Monterey, they were Monterey Plainsmen together many years ago. And so, you know, when we moved to Lubbock, Jan said, "God, this bank used to be just a little bitty local bank." And he said, "There's a guy that went to high school with me named Alan White." He said he took this and just did great, remarkable things with it. But all of you know that, and all of you know Alan. It's a great honor to have him here today. It's a great honor to have someone who's had such an impact on banking in the state and has done such remarkable things. So without further ado, I'll turn it over to Alan. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Guy. I have known Guy and Kelly for quite a while. They did both work at Tech, and of course, when I showed up down here on the scene, they just thought, "Oh boy, there's some raw meat right there. We're gonna go at him." So they did, but that wasn't a difficult decision. We came to the Rio Grande Valley in September 13th in 2013 when we acquired the First National Bank of Edinburg through a failed bank transaction. It was our goal, and is our goal everywhere we go, that we participate in the community, that we give back. You know, we want to build a culture within our organization where our people get along and work together and take care of relationships, but we want to build a culture that ties us to the community. And we've done that since we've been here. We've done other things. But we want to do something of significance. You know, the more I've been down here in the last 3 years, the more I've learned about the Valley, the more I've learned about the value of the education that's going on, the number of kids that are going to school down here, not just here, but the other places. I think there's over 60,000 young people trying to get a college education down here. And that to me is phenomenal. And that just says a lot about the makeup of the people in the Valley trying to better themselves. And I thought then there could be no better place for us to make a major contribution than to the university. And then when it became all one, UT Rio Grande Valley. Now, let me tell you, this is hard for me because came from Texas Tech. I true and blue and everything else, and to give money to the University of Texas is pretty hard. But we're going to do it, Guy. We're going to do it. Don't get nervous. I said the only thing that was worse was Michael has on an orange and white tie. That really took me back. But seriously, we want to make an impact here. And this money, Guy explained to you what that's for, what the impact is. It's to help these students. It's to help them get their education and their degree. And I will tell you that the important part of this, too, is a challenge back to everybody in this room and everybody in this community. You have these young people going to school, and they're going to graduate, and they're going to have to be jobs, or you're going to lose them. They're going to go somewhere else. And we don't want to let them leave the Rio Grande Valley. The Rio Grande Valley needs them. We need them to continue to be able to grow, and the Rio Grande Valley is growing. So I think the challenge is not only to make sure these kids get this education, but the challenge is to make sure we can keep them here and help the Valley continue to grow. So I think we all need to put that on our plate and all need to try to think of ways and things that we can offer jobs and opportunities as time goes forward. So I'm extremely proud to be able to do this on behalf of the company. I'm very proud of the relationship I have with Guy and Kelly and our people that in the community here. I noticed if you wanted to rob the bank right now, it'd be a really good time because I don't think there's anybody in any bank that I can tell. So, you know, a bunch of people just ran out the back right there. But anyway, I represent these people. These people are proud to be in the Rio Grande Valley. This is their home. Bobby Norman is the gentleman that runs our regional office here. He and his wife Kaylin is here. Bobby's a lifer. He grew up here. And all these people that work here are Rio Grande people. We didn't bring a bunch of hard-nosed big dogs from Dallas and down here. We grew this and will continue to grow this with people from the Rio Grande Valley and continue to try to make our mark and help this area in this community continue to grow, and I think this is one way that we can do that. So I'm very proud today to be able to make this announcement and look forward to working with the school and doing what we do, and that's giving back. So I thank you for being here. I'm impressed with the crowd, and I appreciate you attending. And I think Michael wants to say a few words.
Good afternoon. My name is Michael Williamson. I'm the Edinburg Market President for PlainsCapital Bank. Today is a beautiful day at the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley. I thought to myself, if a hurricane was blowing outside today and hitting the city of Edinburg, it would still be a beautiful day at the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley. Today is a celebration of a partnership between two incredible organizations, the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley and PlainsCapital Bank, joining hands, como dicen en español, mano a mano, and working together for the future of the valley and our community. It is a historic celebration that will truly be etched in stone for years to come. Dr. Bailey, your words over the last months that I've listened to you speak are 100% correct. The University of Texas has an outstanding and dynamic future as a premium international university in the United States. You have assembled an incredible team to help you meet your goals, and I always appreciate your support, advice, and your friendship. Thank you, sir. Veronica Gonzalez, Provost Dr. Javidan Rodriguez, Dr. Kelly Cronin, and Alicia King, thank you for your direction and generosity over the last months. I have to say, Dr. Bailey, you have the best of both worlds in what we call in banking the check and balance in Kelly and Alicia. Over the last few months, and especially working through the last few days, I've heard on voice conferences, Michael, we need to limit the amount of people. Michael, we need to watch ourselves here. Michael, we need to watch ourselves there. And the other person just say, no, do whatever needs to get done. Don't worry. I'll let you figure out who was who. Oscar, Edna, Mary Lou, Massey, and David. A few days ago, I walked into this beautiful theater, and I came in here to cross the T's and dot the I's. And before I left, I knew all about center stage, I knew about right stage, left stage, and I knew everything about this wonderful and how many pixels we had in this beautiful screen here. You are doing a fantastic job. Congratulations on your abilities to manage this beautiful campus and this beautiful theater. Job well done. David, I think you're in the back there. Alan, words cannot describe the leadership and the support that you have provided to each one of your employees throughout the great state of Texas. You are a friend to your 315 employees here in the Valley and throughout your 14 locations. We promise to continue to represent PlainsCapital Bank to the best of our abilities every single day, sir. Thank you. I must say that whenever my name is associated to a $1 million transaction, it is usually accompanied by a promissory note or a deed of trust or a loan agreement. Right, Fred? Where's Fred Beal? Not today. As the Edinburg Market President, I have the privilege that the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley is in my backyard. I see the development of new buildings that will house the medical school and the science building. I experience the increased traffic surrounding the university and occasionally the bicycles zipping across the University Boulevard. So many changes to so many people on so many days of the year. That seems to be the definition of a university. It makes me very proud to mention that the PlainsCapital Bank Rio Grande Valley Market, led by Mr. Robert Norman, will be the key financial contributor to this historic gift. This is a perfect example of local business reinvesting into the local economy to improve the Rio Grande Valley community. Many of our local leaders are here today, including Mr. Larry Gonzalez, representing Hidalgo County, Mr. Raul Villanueva, representing Cameron County, and many others here also today. Thank you for your support and thank you for being here. We are buffaloes, and when we travel, we herd together. Each one of these officers have deep roots in our community and understand the local Rio Grande Valley. The talent provides an incredible wealth of knowledge for each of your businesses. I was once told that our journeys in life were more important than our beginnings or our endings. Each of us in this theater have made choices during our personal or company journeys that have defined us as who we are personally and who we are as an organization. Throughout PlainsCapital Bank's 28-year journey, choices have been made to define a culture that is based on our responsibility to our employees, our clients' needs, and the communities we serve. Communities across Texas, just like the Rio Grande Valley, where over $1.2 million has been reinvested in the form of grants, sponsorships, and gifts over just the last few years. I pray that this beautiful theater is proudly renamed the PlainsCapital Bank Student Union Theater, that it symbolizes the exceptional culture of PlainsCapital Bank and the commitment to the communities that we serve. 20 years ago, I stepped foot on this campus for the first time as a student. Many things have changed over the last 20 years. I have a little less hair, and I know that I can't run as fast. One of the few things that has remained the same is how my wife, Allison, still holds my hand after all these years. It's been a good journey. Another reality that remains the same is the continued commitment by the faculty of the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley to the students. Although the university has been reborn, the most important historical aspect has remained intact. The faculty has one goal: to educate the minds of the students and prepare them for the future. This university taught me characteristics such as commitment, loyalty, sacrifice, and dedication. Characteristics that helped me prepare to conquer the trials and tribulations and earn the pursuit of happiness, not be given the pursuit of happiness. It is impressive that 20 years later, I meet Alan White in PlainsCapital Bank, and he would reiterate those same virtues in our daily culture that was taught at this university to me over 20 years ago. My personal perspective and history with both these organizations truly make this gift extremely special to me, and I feel proud and humbled to be here with you today. As we move forward from this day, I ask that whenever you experience PlainsCapital Bank, that you are reminded of a culture that truly believes in the commitment of partnering with the communities we serve. I thank each and every one of you for being here today and celebrating this incredible partnership between the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, and PlainsCapital Bank. I look forward to your relationships in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Alan, I'm proud to be your friend. I've worked with you a lot of years on many, many transformative philanthropic gifts, and you won't find anybody more giving, more caring, or more philanthropic than Alan White and his company, and I'm very proud to work alongside of you. Michael, it's been great working with you and Bobby and Raul, and so thank you to the entire PlainsCapital family. I know we're going to have a long history together of being partners in our community. I want to thank Regent Ernie Aliceta, who's here, representing the UT system. I want to thank the VACers and Alonzo Cantu, who are here to be with us. We appreciate everyone for being here. And I think today, on behalf of the students, on behalf of our university, and on behalf of our community, I thank PlainsCapital, and it's a great day in the history of UTRGV. I think we're changing the face of education in the Valley, and we will continue to do so. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here, and have a wonderful day.